Yo guys, what's going on? This is Croma coming at you with yet another video, and today we are going to be exploring my Minecraft Bikini Bottom world. This took me a lot of hours, so before the video starts, I just asked maybe you guys drop a like and possibly subscribe. That'd be great, it would help the channel a lot. I would really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. First things first, we're actually going to go over to Spongebob's house, and we're going to go through his house first. Because, you know, Spongebob is like the main character of the show. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to tour the house. First, I'm going to show you the outside. This is the outside all the way around. I think it turned out really good. We even added this like little crosshatch thing here to give a little detail, because I thought just plain orange would be a little bit boring. So anyways, we just hit this button, walk right in. So first thing you see here is SpongeBob's TV. He's watching a little bit of a show here. And now here's his couch. He has like a lifeboat, life reserver kind of couch. And here's this like kind of like table kind of thing. And then there's a little stand here with a flower on it. And I added these little trap doors here just for a little detail. Next thing you see in SpongeBob's house is the kitchen. So when you come in here, it's pretty well illuminated. I put some glowstone underneath these trap doors. Here's a refrigerator. It works pretty well. You can freaking press that button, open it a little bit. It's pretty cool. So that's pretty neat. And then you can just close it again. There's a thing here just for a little detail. Nothing really in the stove or the crates or anything. But here's like a kind of like a kitchen. Like a kitchen counter. And then, of course, a flower on a little stand. So that's the kitchen. So we're going to move on. Before we go down here, there's a special surprise down here for you guys. But we're going to be going up top first to his main bedroom. So you come up here, you got SpongeBob's room. Here's his alarm clock. There's a little like compass there. It looks like a time like thing. And then you press that button and it rings. And then here's his diving board that you go up on. And it's pretty cool. You can jump onto his bed. Let me see if I can get up there and try it for you. I can't get up there because the ceiling's a little weird, but like, remember, this is only part one. This is the work in progress. We're not done with this thing yet. So I want you guys, after this video, when you watch the whole thing, I want you guys to go in the comments below, and I want you to tell me what I forgot. I know there's a lot that I forgot. Like, I didn't build the Weenie Hut Jr., all those yet. I'm going to, but tell me what I'm missing. Tell me honestly, like, be honest with me, because I'm going to make this the biggest Bikini Bottom world you're ever going to see in Minecraft. It's going to be the biggest, I guarantee it. Here's the bathroom. The bathroom's pretty basic. Here's the little toilet, so you can, like, flush and stuff right there. That's how you flush. It's a sink. You can turn on the sink, turn off the sink, and, of course, some glowstone to light the room up. Now, I added this ladder because the stairs are just more practical in that tiny little space, but I do have this little room here. I'm not really sure what to do with it. There has to be some, like, room SpongeBob had in his house at one point that we can do with this, like, as a little Easter egg. But, of course, up here, you know, you got the relaxation lounge area at the top of the roof. I tried to make it, like, very grand. I tried to make it pretty detailed with the grass right here at the top of the pineapple, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's basically SpongeBob's house. And I added a chimney, and I put some spider webs here for effect. Now, I forgot to show you the basement. So that's just a little surprise, guys. The basement is insane. So I'm going to go down these stairs right now. And yeah, you can see we're going down pretty far. This is SpongeBob's library. So over here you have fiction, you have non-fiction, mystery, children's books, and of course adult sexual novels. You know, I had to throw that in there. And you got a little fireplace here. But you might be wondering, what's so special about this? What is so special about this place right now? Well, if you noticed, this one is aimed down. And when you flip that up, it actually, the fireplace reveals a little secret. And in my next video, my next Minecraft video, I'm going to be showing you guys what is in here. This is not a SpongeBob world in here. I'm actually branching off and making a whole new cartoon world in this portal, and it's going to be absolutely insane. So stay tuned, guys. Let me like the video if you guys want to see that. So this is going to be my next Minecraft video. I'm going to show off this part of the map. So without further ado, let's get right back into this. Let's put this fireplace back where it was, just like that, with some redstone. And we're going to go on to Squidward's house. Boom. If I can get out of here. So Squidward's house is pretty detailed, I'd say. I think it's pretty big, to be honest. If you're standing from the ground, you can see how grand this really is. And this is what it looks like all the way around. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, this is the treehouse that they built in the treehouse episode where they met the conch shell, the magic conch shell that told Squidward he couldn't eat. So that's a pretty cool little detail I put into the map. So anyways, walking into Squidward's house, we have his living room. I think it's actually pretty close to what it looked like in the show. I think it's pretty darn close. And here's this big painting, because you know Squidward loves art. He loves it. Over here we got the kitchen. We have a little table that you can eat at for his house. I went full simplistic. I didn't put any chairs around here because I wanted this to be like a nice open area, because I know Squidward's always real clean, and he always has a pretty nice house. And he's got a little couch here with a TV that I built right here. It's pretty cool. And just moving on, we go up the stairs. You can see the walls start to change a little bit to purple, and then this little blue color. This is his master bedroom. This is the bedroom Squidward sleeps in. And you can see it has these big pillars on the side like it does in the show. A little nightstand with a flower. Of course, glowstone to light the place up. I'm probably going to add some trapdoors to this to make it look a little more natural later when I show you part 2, when I add some more buildings and whatnot. But right here we have Squidward's art gallery. This art gallery took a lot of time to make. I was just trying to think of the perfect way to lay everything out, show you the lights. There's a spider over there. I mean, we got some paintings here on display that he must have painted recently. A big painting on the wall right here. He's like in some kind of like bowl. This is Squidward's cousin, Liam. You guys probably haven't met Liam, but it's his cousin, Liam. Just take my word for it. So that's pretty much all for Squidward's house. His house is pretty basic, but it did have a pretty clean interior. I really like that about it. So, moving on, we're going to Patrick's house. Oh, actually, no, we're not done with Squidward's house. This is Squidward's little, like, relaxation lounge pad thing that he lays out on to get, like, tan. I didn't notice much of a difference with him, honestly, but this is it right here. Now, over here, we have Patrick's house. Now, the one thing that shocks me is how much space you actually get out of this. Like, this is like 10 or 11 blocks high, which is absolutely insane how I can get that much height out of Patrick's house. Now, right here, we have a couch. We have Patrick's giant TV, because you know Patrick, all he knows how to do is watch TV. He's not really smart, but he's a cool guy. He likes watching TV. This button right here, I don't really think it does anything, but I just added it. Little detail. Here's his bed. Patrick's bed, you know, it's always pretty basic. Little painting of a box over there into the picture frame, and that's pretty much all Patrick has in his house. It's pretty basic. A little lamp, and yeah, I guess we gotta move on now to a different building. So the next place I actually want to go over is Mrs. Puff's boating school. This took like 2 or 3 hours to make. This was really tough. So this is the boating school right here. First off, just look at these cars. Like these look like actual cars in Minecraft. Like I think they look pretty good. They look just like the boat cars from SpongeBob. Now, for this part, I didn't get to doing the interior yet, but I do have the whole exterior, and I think it turned out really good. The interior I'm gonna have to do for part 2, of course. So in here, we already got the sand floors. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace this with wood, and I'm going to add like a little blackboard for Mrs. Puff, a desk, and then a bunch of desks for the students right here. It's a little small, but we can make it work. We can make it work. If I can get out of here. If I can please just get out of it. Okay. All right, moving on. We're actually going to the lifeboat, or not lifeboat, but the the lighthouse. Right here. Now, The interior of the lighthouse is not done, so I'm not going to show you the interior. It's all completely hollow, but I'm going to add some stairs, some like spiral stairs in there, and it's going to get you all the way to the top here. So this is some more detail you can see. You can see the wall that SpongeBob always drives into. You can see a bunch of coral rocks with some algae on it. These little things he has to drive around. I think the track ended up looking really good. This is honestly one of my favorite parts of the map, but not my favorite. I still haven't showed you my favorite. And trust me, when I show you my favorite part of this map, you're going to be blown away. This is insane. No one else on YouTube has done this before. No one on YouTube has done this part of the map that I'm about to show you in a little bit. So next up, we're actually going to go to Mr. Krab's house, which we haven't really done a crazy amount of detail to in the interior yet, but you can see on the exterior, it's pretty tall. Like, if you go on top of this thing, you can see all of Bikini Bottom, pretty much. You go up to the top of this thing and stand, you can see almost everything. It's insane how high this really is. So we're going to be working on the interior. So when you walk in, it's a little dark. I'm going to have to light everything up a little bit better. Because this material is just, it absorbs a lot of light. So you can see the arms we have. I don't really know why there's dirt here, to be honest with you, but I think we were just filling stuff in for the time being. But down here, this part of the video, this is my favorite part of all. I'm going to show you my favorite part of the whole entire Bikini Bottom. In the end, we built something that is going to blow your mind. Me and my friend Jeffrey, by the way. This whole map was created by only 2 people. Alright? This right here. This is the evil pirate from SpongeBob, guys. This is, like, you know, the dude that always protecting Davy Jones' lockers, dude. This is the ship. This is insane. Like, look at the detail. Look at the detail going into this ship. All in the end. And, you know, we had to remove every single block from the end. And this is just absolutely insane, guys. Please drop a like in the video if you enjoyed this. This is insane. Just look at how massive this ship is. Like, let's go all the way to the top of the sails, and I'll just show you how high and how big this really is. There's even a little plank thing here to have people walk out on, because, you know, the dude's easy. Look how tall this is. It's insane. You could even drop down and land on these things again. It's crazy. And then we lit up the bottom with a bunch of torches, which just made it look even cooler. But that's my favorite part of the map. I think this part's insane. No one else has done this. I don't think anybody in the history of Minecraft has ever built this kind of ship in the end. I don't believe it's ever been done. Ever. So please drop a like for that, guys. That was really sick. Now, let's go over here. We're going to go back into the world and give you guys a little more of a tour on the rest of the Bikini Bottom, because there's a lot more to show you, dude. We haven't even covered 50% of what I need to show you. So, next thing, of course, you know, there's a staple. We always got to go to the Krusty Krab, man. We're hungry. We want something to eat. So this is the Krusty Krab. I'm going to show you the full outside of it. This is what it looks like on the side, the back. Oh, here's the garbage can right here. So basically, you guys know, I censored out one of them. You know, I had to put a curse word in there for you. I mean, I had to. This is the episode where they started writing curse words and saying curse words a lot by the garbage can in the back, and Mr. Krabs caught him and got him in trouble. Now we are actually going to enter the Krusty Krab now. It's really cool. You look to the left, you got all these chairs and tables for people to eat their burgers at. You know, the Krusty Krab, you know? It's pretty cool. It's Krusty Krab, guys. Then you got this little place with the cash register that Squidward sits at. This is where he does his work, and he's just miserable the whole time. And, of course, we have some more seats over here. Now, I'm going to show you the bathroom in a sec, but I'm going to show you the menu. Of course, we got a Krabby Patty, the barnacle fries, and, you know, Bailey's, dick. And then next up, we're gonna go to the bathroom. In the bathroom, we actually have hot water, cold water, and of course, if you want to dry your hands, you got to use this, you know? And if you press that, there you go. I just got a paper towel to wash my hands. Guys, I know toilet paper's on shortage, but if you want toilet paper, you got to come to this map right here. Come to this map. Here's a toilet right here, you can see. You gotta shut the commode. That's a little gross. Somebody left that open, but, you know, I'll leave it open for the next guy in case he wants to use it, alright? We got another stall here, same thing. And, yeah, the bathroom's pretty cool. I think I really like how it turned out. Now in here, of course, you know where SpongeBob lives. This is SpongeBob's stove. He's the fried cook. He's the best Krusty Krab burger maker in all of Bikini Bottom, pretty much. This is where he works. Of course, you have the large chest with all of his ingredients. You have a little thing for drinks over here that he wants to use for people. And of course, if you go downstairs, you can't forget the freezer. Now, the freezer in the show is actually a door connected to the kitchen, but of course, in reality, that doesn't physically work. So we can't actually do that. But here's a refrigerator, like freezer door. Of course, here's some ice cubes, a bunch of ice. It also illuminates the room. Little detailed little switch here, just keeping everything together. All this extra ingredients, all this stuff that you need to make the restaurant work. So now that we've viewed the freezer, we're going to go into Mr. Krab's office. This is his office right here. Of course, you got his desk, his amazing chair, his artwork. Mr. Krab loves his money. And in here, guys, you better not go in here. This is where the secret Krabby Patty formula lies. You don't want to go in here. Mr. Krabs will not like that at all. So what you want to do, we're going to get out of here now that we viewed this. Oh yeah, take a look at the detail up here. I added these chests because in the show there's a bunch of crates, and I thought it added a little nice vibe to the, little energy to the room. So this is the Krusty Krab, guys. I hope you like that. Now, I'm going to go into a little bit of an Easter egg we added in. So, if you guys don't recognize this, this is actually the plane Plankton flew when he got that giant mayonnaise container here. We actually built the giant mayonnaise right here. So Plankton got all this mayonnaise and he stocked it up into a helicopter, or like a plane, and he shot it at the Krusty Krab. So this is basically the plane Plankton used himself when he was shooting mayonnaise at the Krusty Krab. So we had to add that in. I think it looks insane. It looks a little beefy for a plane, but I really wanted to make it big because I wanted to do something cool with the interior. So if you go in the interior here, you can see you got like 2 big seats, and you look how awesome this view is, guys. This view is absolutely insane. You can see all of Bikini Bottom from this. This view is crazy. And then if you go all the way over here, you got lights. I mean, it's so spacious for a plane. That's what I love about it. This is a little spawn beacon my friend put in. I didn't want him to do it, but, you know, he paid for the server, so he can do what he wants. So he threw that in there. Of course, I forgot to show you guys this little sign in front of the Krusty Krab. Here's the pearl inside of the clamshell that is basically the signature sign for Krusty Krab. It's really cool. So speaking of Krusty Krab, walking down the road here, we have Gary's sign. Remember the episode when Gary went missing and SpongeBob put signs everywhere that said, "Gary, come home"? So, you know, we had to add the Gary come home sign. This is an essential for any Bikini Bottom map. No one's done this before either. We're making history in Minecraft, guys. No one has made this before. Not a single person in the game. At least that built the whole map. Maybe they made a tutorial for it, but they never built the whole Bikini Bottom with this in it. This is insane. Moving on, we have Plankton. Remember when Plankton was on this giant robot machine he made when he was fighting SpongeBob and Patrick? Well, yeah, he is actually right here on top of it, controlling it from the antennas. And this is really neat. Like, I think this is one of my favorite builds of the game. My friend Jeffrey, I have to give him full credit. He is the one that actually did this part. He built this giant thing, and I think it looks insane. Now, if you go all the way around, I'll show you a full 360 view of this thing. He's a little thin, but it's more of a view from the front. And I think it looks absolutely insane. The hands are massive, dude. This thing is insane. If you go to the bottom, you could really see how gigantic the scale this thing really is. Now, moving on, here's the chum bucket. We're actually going to walk right through the front. No, you know what? I'm going to show you a 360 of this first, too. The chum bucket's pretty big as well. We put a lot of work into this. This is pretty well detailed, and because of like the layering, it's super easy to make floors, so it's really cool. So walking into the chum bucket, first thing you see, since there's no people here because the food sucks, guys, but there's no food, there's no tables, I mean, there's no chairs, there's no people. The chum bucket's kind of depressing. The lighting's dim. We really tried to get the atmospheric vibe in this room, in this restaurant, to feel kind of like empty, and I think we did a really good job doing that. Now, going around, this is where the kitchen area is at. So, basically, this is where all the ingredients are, the stove, extra ingredients, drinks, some glowstone. I'm gonna have to make that look a little more natural. But going upstairs, I don't believe we actually did anything yet. This is where we're going to do the big Karen laboratory. And in part 2, we're going to have Karen's laboratory done as well. Part 2 is going to be insane, guys. Don't miss out on it because we're going to add 5, 6, maybe 7 new buildings. And we're going to be finishing the interior to all the stuff we didn't finish in the first one. So that is the chum bucket right there. Now, small little detail me and my friend added on the road here is a little like bus. If you guys don't know this bus, it's the same bus that always picks up SpongeBob and Patrick, and it's also the bus that drives up that flat wall, that road that goes straight up, and we're actually going to extend this down here. As you can see, this is not a super flat world. We had to build all this, level everything out. We're going to expand, and we're actually going to build this road underneath of everything, and it's going to be super flat, and we're going to build that whole extra section with the gas station, this telephone booth. We're going to have everything. Now, next little detail we're going to show you is, if you guys don't know this is the Alaskan bullworm. Guys, this is the Alaskan bullworm. Come on. This is absolutely insane. My friend Jeffrey built this part, and when he built it, I didn't know what he was going for. But, like, this is really cool. You can see the teeth. And when you go in its mouth, it's actually, like, it looks like a mouth. And it goes far. It goes really far back. It's really cool, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed that part of it. Sorry about that little notification. Somebody's trying to invite me to Black Ops 4, which I don't even play. So over here, here's a little secret room I added. And even Jeffrey doesn't know that I did this, so don't you guys tell him. This is the lair that not Merman, what's his name? Rayman. This is the Rayman lair. So this is his outfit right here. Of course, you got his spell books and stuff like for his technology. He uses his evil like beams. I think this is really cool. It's a subtle little detail that no one else is really adding when they make these maps, which is what I noticed. No one's really doing the Easter eggs. They're just doing the main buildings and then stopping. But not us, guys. You tell us in the comments what we're missing. Tell us in the comments what you want us to build. This is your map. We're going to build whatever you guys want. Now for part 2, hopefully we can get a lot more in. We're going to have to extend because we're running out of map space. So the next thing we're actually go over is jellyfish fields. This is not done yet. We added like a layer. We added like some colored layering to make it look textured, and now we're gonna like layer it up and make a few little hills and mounds. But we did build this giant jellyfish, which I think looks really cool. It really adds to the map and gives it a nice like colorful vibe. And I really like it, guys. I really like the way it's turning out so far. This has been such a great experience building this map for you guys. It's been really cool. It's been really fun as well. Now, this is Bargain Mart. If you guys haven't seen Bargain Mart, it's actually this main store that people buy their groceries and all their needs in Bikini Bottom. So if you walk in, we don't have too many details yet. We have the colors. We're going to stick with this. We're going to keep the high ceilings, and we're just going to add some rows of shelves, and we're going to add a cash register, of course. This map is going to be absolutely insane. So we're just going to walk out of here now, and I'm going to show you some other parts of the map. So over here, we built this giant reef. And this giant reef is basically separating, because on this side of the world, my friend actually is doing his own thing. So since he bought the realm, I'm very limited on what I can do on this side. So we can't extend anything past this. So I'm going to be making this reef all the way across and all the way down that way. And it's basically going to be like a barricade, so we don't have to see whatever he's building over there, so it fits in with the map, you know? So over here, this is something he built. I'm not really going to show you guys because it's not Bikini Bottom related, but he built this, and it was pretty cool, and I just wanted to add that in the video. But that seems to be about everything. I think I covered every single building in Bikini Bottom that we have built so far, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. I guess we did add this air balloon where you can kind of see everything from. So if we go up here, you can see all of Bikini Bottom. It's such a great view. It's insane. It's insane, guys. It's really cool. Now, without further ado, guys, I have to ask you again, guys, please like, comment your opinion down below, and subscribe. It helps the channel so much. I love all of you. And comment what you want me to build in this place next. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.